What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Rick NSX with you here. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when I post new content. So today we're starting with $705,000 and a dream, getting to $1 million. So let's get that underway. Thanks for watching. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. So excited to be with you. We are uh, right at the edge of getting to level 18, which opens up a couple things for us. In addition to that, we're up and above 600,000, so that's exciting. We're getting close. Um, we got all sorts of stuff going on. So we are where we left off. We're in Fresno. A lot of open jobs. Um, A lot of open jobs. There are two in particular that I think are worthy of a look. This is a Moncor to Moncor. This is someplace to someplace. But we are already at this yard. On top of that, despite being $4,000 less, it is $5 a mile more, which means a 7-hour drive as opposed to a 9-hour drive. And it opens us up to basically a job that runs anywhere up here, either back up into California or east into Arizona, northwest into Nevada, or as of today, somewhere into New Mexico or Texas. So we have opened up a little bit more of the map. Looking forward to exploring that with y'all as well. So let's get underway. I think we're just going to go yard truck, 29,000 pounds from Fresno to India. And it's where we're already at, so I got to roll forward about 6 feet to pick this job up. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go indeed. All right. That was quite a trip. Quite a trip we made there. So, all right. Well, let's see what's available in the freight market here. Oh, look at that, a job that we already knew existed. Let's do it.
Time to hit the road.
Time to hit the road. Now, this is the place I got lost at that one time. And because of that, I know where we're going this time. So, there you have it. Easy peasy. So let's go pick up this trailer, which should be, yep, there it is. Go and swing in here. Put it over my right shoulder. And then maybe, just maybe, I can stay inside while we back up, or at least for the most part, so that it's not quite as loud. This truck makes me want to go deaf when I roll the windows down and back up. Alright, well, check that out. We are up under the trailer. Let's hop out and connect it.
Let's do this.
Alright, we are connected. We're ready to go. 362 miles. Do we have that on this tank? Oh, yeah, absolutely. 7 hours, 39 minutes. Do we have that in terms of. No, we are going to have to stop for a rest, which really not that big a deal. So we'll get underway, and about halfway there, we'll have to stop. Before we leave this parking lot, we'll go ahead and map that out. So let's get on it.
Get ready to turn left.
All right. So I told y'all before we exit this
Turn
parking
left.
lot, we will do it. I am planning to stop the stop line here in front of me. This is our main road. As you remember, as we talked about, time doesn't run when we're in the map. So all I really need to do is find a. Man, it'd be nice to find a rest stop, but apparently there isn't one of those. That would have been too easy. What's going on here? I'd have to exit. Oh, that's not a stop. Almost got suckered into that again. That is actually not a stop. That is a garage. Can I make it here in 5? Nope, 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 nope. We're not even gonna push it. Alright, is there something closer? Something closer. I mean, the short answer to that question is we could go right here. What would it take to get right there? I'm not sure why it has us going all the weird way over here and back, but that's what we're gonna do. We'll just
Drive
go
safe.
right down the road. It's not real far into our journey,
Turn
but
left.
you know, we don't have the luxury of picking where the sleep spots are. And since I can't sleep in my truck, you know, we don't have that option either, you know, so can't just pull over to the side of the road, go to sleep like a human,
Go
and
straight on.
get back on the road. I gotta go find a place that allows me to sleep, so no big deal. We are on the way. So it is, like I said, about a 7-hour drive. For most of that, I think we'll probably just listen to some tunes and watch the miles disappear together. And then hopefully we can find a second job not too long after that, and so we can keep this episode moving.
Keep left, and then turn
So
left.
we'll be turning left here.
Turn left.
So looking forward to this. Let's do it. So once we get onto the freeway, we'll probably switch over to some music and enjoy the journey together. And then as we get closer, we will reconvene for our next mission, our next load. Under new ownership, new owner, under new owner, L&K Realty. Maybe that says reality. Yeah, it does. I don't know. Well, whenever the slide decides it's time to go green, we can get to move on. Oh, there we go. So we should have plenty of fuel for this trip, so I'm not real worried about it.
Turn right.
Here we go onto the entrance ramp. Alright, let's go ahead and get moved over, and I guarantee the speed limit will be 55 through here. Yep. Shocker in California. Even still,
Keep right, and then exit right.
of course, I'd get to the speed limit, and then the exit would be a
Exit right.
U-turn that we're going to be taking. Like it's a 270-degree right-hand turn. And I don't think I'll be able to do that at 55, so go ahead and slow back down.
Go
Oh,
straight
nope.
on.
Yep. Yeah, it says 20. While I don't think I'm going to go 20, I will definitely slow down from 55. Well, would you look at that? I am at 25. And I still hit the wall. Well, would you look at that? Bad decision. Bad decision all around. Okay. Oh, now I know. Now I know for next time. They are serious about that. Alright. So we're accelerating to 57. We're now on the freeway. That should take us all the way south, or at least most of the way. So, as I said earlier, I think let's just enjoy these miles together. Oh, well, okay. So I was going to do that, but I'm actually getting ready to exit. So I'll hang with you until we do that. Coming up right here.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Keep right, exit right. Nothing in my mirror, nothing over my shoulder. So we're going to exit here. We're going to take a left at the light.
Turn left.
Over the freeway we were just on. 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. Maybe keep it a little slower.
Go straight on, and then keep right. Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh my gosh. Let me just see if that was kind of that. You know what that is? That is a garage for sale that we don't own. Okay, no problem. We're just gonna backtrack a little bit, and we are gonna go sleep at this Mac dealership right here.
Turn right.
That's all right. No harm, no foul so far. Probably get a red light ticket here. Okay, so this does not say no U-turns. The lady's gonna be mad. I am gonna be mad if I hit this guy. That was kind of crazy. So I was getting ready to fix that situation, and he did it for me, which is super convenient. All right.
Rerouting. Go straight on.
Nope. Thanks, though.
Finding a new route.
So the people here are probably going to be quite confused
Make a U-turn.
because this is not a Mack truck. I'm not delivering anything to them. And yet, here I am, taking up 9 of their parking spaces. So, yeah, I'm sure they will be confused. But we're going to get some rest. See you in the... Oh my gosh. More rain. It's coming. It's raining. We're getting poured on. That's alright. We know what to do. Rain is not a deterrent. Kind of it is, but just means we drive a little slower. Unless it's super foggy, then we drive a whole lot slower. Alright. Just trying to make sure I can get this trailer out of here. Okay, we're good to go. Need to adjust my map real quick to take this stop off of it. Okay, so I'm taking a ride. Let's do it.
Turn right.
Oh yeah, I forgot we kind of talked about potentially finding a button for rolling the window down. That still seems
Keep
relevant.
Right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Okay. So we are gonna take a right, and get on the freeway. It's a little before 5:30 in the morning. We got 6 hours to drive and 13 hours to get there, so we are doing just fine. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a right and a left. So up here we're going to be taking a left, hopping back on to 99.
Get ready to turn left.
Go ahead and get my turn signal on so everybody knows where I'm going.
Turn left.
I'm starting to think there's not a ton of reason to go that far wide. All right. Let's do it. So we are back on 99, headed in the right direction. We've gotten sleep, we've got enough fuel, we're set to go. So let's enjoy the ride. Alright guys, welcome back. We are getting ready to exit here and exit the freeway here, and we are going to be in Indio, or at least in the vicinity of, to deliver this yard
Keep
truck.
right, and then turn right.
And in fairness, it does look like this is quite a trek out to wherever we're delivering. Despite the fact that we've just exited the freeway, we're not quite there. I'm almost afraid to go. Here we go. That's no ride on red sign doesn't exist, so I guess we're okay.
Keep left
sure would have loved
Turn
to have
left.
made that light. Man, the fuel company that guy's driving for is Aron, A-R-O-N. They need an extra A. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not being able to say anything about the name of that company. If it had an extra A, there'd be all sorts of Mr. Garvey jokes we could make. But alas. Here we go, light. Come on. Got it. Alright, so we have been back here on several of our trips to Indio. So nothing too exciting about this drop off. I don't remember this place specifically or what it entailed, but I think we'll be alright. For a quick drop here. And maybe we haven't mentioned this actual facility, but we've been back here.
Keep left and then turn left.
Alright. I am
Turn
going to
left.
take up the lane despite staying out of it a little bit, but that's just because the last time I tried that, somebody tried to cut inside my U-turn, and I almost had an accident with them. Alright, so it looks like right here, we're going to hang a right, and then it's right there on the right. Oh. Interesting. Not exactly as I expected. What's up, guy? Yeah, yep, thanks, yep. He must have been expecting me. This is definitely a new facility, so should be interesting. Oh, have me back it into the same spot. Please.
Finally, we are here.
Nope, didn't quite make it to that check mark. Bang. Same spot, same spot. Oh, yes. Alright. I'm gonna pretend like I wasn't stuck on the ground there. That was weird. I doubt I can do this 2 times in a row. That would be way too simple. But here's for trying. I definitely can't do it if I back up the wrong direction. Alright, I'm gonna go quiet because it gets loud. Be back with you in just a second. Alright, not as pretty as last time, but fairly straightforward, I'd say. So let's get out and unhook it and see what we've got going on. 395 miles, 67 gallons of gas, $26,000 and 1,000 XP. Up to level 18, let's see what all they got going on here. Before we do that though, gonna go ahead and add there. So we could go to Socorro, New Mexico for 34 a mile, 24 and 18 miles, 18 a mile, as other jobs. So before we accept that, let's just take a look at the wider freight market. So we're here in Indio. The best paying job in terms of money is $32,000 to take the school bus to Gallup, New Mexico at $58 a mile. We could go to Nogales at $70 a mile and take this yard truck, probably. I assume it's not the one we just dropped off. Oh no, it's somewhere else. I forgot. Or we could take a gas truck to Tucson for $64 a mile. And we could go back to Bakersfield for $70 a mile. I say we unlock Nogales by taking this truck. We got 15 hours to pick it up. So let's do that. We'll do this one. Set GPS.
Let's do this.
All right. So where are we headed? Let's take a look. Oh, right around the corner. All right, cool. All right. Oh, stick with me for just a second.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
All right, so here we are at the Global Mills to pick up this trailer. Freight market. We could go back to Sholo. Man, we could go to Nogales. So we can take one load for 28 or one load for 1,700. I think we'll take the $28 job. I think the trailers are around back, so we'll go grab that real quick. And then we will just hop right back on the freeway. I do not have enough fuel to get where we're going, so we will have to stop for gas at some point, but let's figure that out once we pick up the trailer and get it mapped into our GPS. All right, let's get it connected.
Okay, here we go.
And take a look at our map. All right, so we're going to head out to I-10. 400 miles, 7 hours and 12 minutes. The truth is we don't have enough gas to make that. So we are going to stop here. That's 16 minutes from here. Pick up some fuel, and then we will head on our way. How are we doing on sleep? We'll do both in the same spot. That's what we're going to do. We'll sleep, we'll get fuel, and then we'll head on out. feel like I've seen this load somewhere before. Fairly recently. And depending on the way this is set, the gas station's set up, we might sleep before we fuel up. I don't know. Just depends on what happens when we get there.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Alright, so we're gonna go
Turn
grab some
left.
fuel, get on the freeway, and then we're gonna montage it. That word doesn't really describe what we're doing. Really what we're doing is fast forwarding with music. But
Get
that's what
ready
we're gonna
to
do.
Turn right. Turn right.
Well, that was a color. That bright yellow. Despite going up a hill, I was accelerating and almost exceeded the speed limit +5, so gotta be careful. Gotta be careful of that. It's why I usually set the cruise control even when I'm in towns or short distances. Got a bit of a lead foot, if you hadn't figured that out by now with all the speeding tickets we've had. We actually haven't had all that many speeding tickets on this series. We've had a couple, and usually due to stupidity, not actual speeding. So I will say we've had far more red light situations, which again, most aren't even what I'd consider legitimate. They're just completely messed up. Like there's no sign that says no red on red, but we're getting tickets for rights on red after stopping. So I'm sure there's a mechanic at play. One of the things I've tried since we got the last red light ticket is I have tried to stop at or slightly behind the stop line before going. I think in some instances I was over the stop line. Maybe the game's not counting that as actually stopping despite the fact that I did stop. So we'll see. We'll see if that continues to work. So far so good, but we'll see. Alright, so she's going to tell us... Oh no, because I did select this place, okay. And it's on our way to the interstate we're going to be hopping on. Man, I had a 25-mile-an-hour head start on that guy, and he still outran me. As soon as that light went green, I put my foot down, and he was gone. Alright, so let's check out this truck stop here. What do we got going on? Go put my turn signal on. Okay, yep, looks like fuel stations first. And then there are places to rest and back.
I'll find a new route.
Yeah, I knew you were going to be mad about this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some gas, some fuel. So the other day, I think it was during a fast forward moment, I filled up for 3 and some change a gallon. And it's 5:04 here, but I was shocked. I almost stopped to say something, but I was in the middle of fast forwarding. But yeah, I was shocked. I was like, what is this number? I have never seen a 3 in front of fuel number before. Alright, so let's go ahead and shut her down, and we will get to sleeping. I'll see you guys about 11 o'clock tonight. Man, like clockwork at this point. It is raining, and it is dark outside. Y'all see that? Y'all can't see anything, because I can't see anything. There's my headlights. It's dark. It is dark, y'all. Alright, well, let's get a move on. Let's get to the freeway, assuming we can find it. At this point, I think I'm gonna have to start making sure I know where the exit to places is before I shut it down, because good grief, it was dark. It is dark. It's not was, it is dark. It is impressively dark outside. And that's in a well-lit parking lot. Yep, the more I play, the more I think about this. This lady has lost her mind. The more I think I'm gonna have to get a button to roll the windows down. It is hard to see at night when it's raining. That is faux show.
Turn right.
Alright, so we are going to be hopping on Interstate 10 here. And headed to Nogales. So we are going to jump on this. And I'll be back with you shortly. Alright guys, welcome back. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, I pulled up next to this truck, but I think I'm getting ready to exit, so I'm actually just gonna fall back behind him, assuming he lets me. We have made it to Nogales. City limits just passed. Freeway ends soon,
Keep
500
right,
meters.
and then exit right.
And that is partially because if we went any further, we'd be heading down south
Exit
into
right.
Mexico. In fact, that probably is the border inspection. Maybe a little further down, but we are close. It is
Turn
just down the
right.
street. Alright, see, I stopped behind the stop line here. Can't see anything, but I stopped behind it. So now I'm going to pull out. I did look, there was no traffic coming, so we should be good there. Speed limit's 25 through this town.
Get ready to turn
And I'm
right.
not necessarily interested in flying through here anyway, but it does look like we've got a place to get fuel just up here on the right, which we'll probably need before we head out.
This is where it ends.
This is an interesting place to have to drop this thing off, but no big deal. So parking space right here to our left. So I'm actually gonna pull the trailer over here and then swing it out. I don't think I pulled near far enough forward before swinging. And that's just gonna have to be what it is. So hang tight with me, and I'll get this trailer in the spot. Fortunately, I had a ton of space to play with here, so otherwise I'd have to be doing this all over again. Alright, that definitely wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. We're in the loading zone. Gonna go ahead and disconnect, decouple. 403 miles. $28,000, 29,000 really, and 1,000, a little more than 1,000 XP. So we are a level 18 entrepreneur still. We still need quite a bit to get to level 19. Listen, there's 2 jobs here. I'm gonna check out the other stuff. But we did upgrade. We got some upgrades available. We've got some stuff going on. So welcome to Nogales. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at our finances real quick. So we've got $362,769 in the bank. We've got 2 trucks still. So this one's worth $121,917. The one Alva's driving, which doesn't seem to be making much money, is worth $104,339. I guess she's making $4,000 a day. It just doesn't feel like she's doing much. Let's take a look at what she's got going on. So Alva, show log. Yeah, like 4. Okay, so one trip for 4,000. Just doesn't seem to be going very quickly, if I'm being honest with you. So I don't know. We'll change over her training to hazardous. Maybe have her pick up a few new jobs. She's 3 stars here, 2 stars for fragile. So fragile and high value, and then we'll start upgrading some other stuff. But for now, with the $180,000 garage, let's take a look at our finances. All right, so after running 2 jobs today, we made $65,000 in net worth, basically, to bring us to almost $770,000. So we are definitely getting close to that $1 million goal. Looking forward to it. I think we're probably closing down on the last few episodes to that. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me through the series and through this journey. And as always, this is Rick and SX. Thanks for watching.